Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be reviewing denim jeans on a petite body type. So for reference, I'm 5'1" and I'll be reviewing a Goldie and Girlfriend denim jeans. If you are familiar with the brand, you already know that a Goldie and Girlfriend jeans are investment pieces. So hopefully by me reviewing these jeans for you guys can give you a better understanding of how the jeans fit and feel and wear over time, because I know this is definitely a splurgy piece. So hopefully this review really helps you guys and helps you make a decision if you are considering, some premium designer jeans. In this video, I'll also let you guys know my absolute favorite for the brand, because I'll be comparing these two brands with each other, and my favorite style. So I'll let you know at the end which ones those are. Everything that I share today will be linked in the description box down below. My size, measurements are listed down there as well, and what size I'm wearing in each denim jean will also be written as well. And with that, let's go ahead and hop right in. So I want to first start off with a Goldie and then we'll get into Girlfriend. So these are the Riley jeans. They're a high-rise straight crop style in the color Silence. So these are more of like a medium wash jean, as you can tell. These are 99% cotton with 1% elastane in it. And the rise on this is 10 inches and 3/4. The inseam on this is just over 25 inches, so 25 1/4. And the leg opening is 13.5 inches. So I love the length of this. I think this is really great if you're petite, because just around 25-inch inseam I feel like works for a lot of petite body types. So I'm 5'1" for reference, so these are great to actually wear with sneakers. I can wear them with heels. I don't need to cuff them, so that's fantastic. And what I really like about these is how comfortable they are. I put them on, and especially since they have that 1% of elastane, it really just helps just hug my body type, my curves, really flatters them. I also love the back pockets as well. They're placed really well. The size of the back pockets is great, which is something I always talk about. And they kind of almost feel like they pinch at my waist, but in a comfortable way, because they have that stretch in it. And these are a little bit more of a thicker denim jean. Comparing it to my other Goldies that I'm going to share, these are a little bit more on the thicker side. And these have no distressing in them, like no rips or holes, but they do have just slight distressing on the pockets, and I think just a tad, a little bit on the hemline of the jean. It's a finished hemline with just a little bit of distressing in there, which I feel like kind of just adds to the style. But this is a really clean, very simple, like medium wash denim jean, like very classic. The color, especially just the shade, the wash is great. Next up, we have the Goldie pinch waist high rise kick. These are in a 28-inch inseam, which makes these the longest length jeans that I have to share today. So these are the longest ones. The material is 100% organic cotton. It is 15 inches at the knee and then stays at 15 inches at the leg opening in the calf area. So they have an 11.5-inch rise. So these are great, and actually these jeans are a zipper fly. So these are the only jeans in this entire video that have a zipper fly. The rest of them are button fly. So just wanted to point that out. These are also fantastic. They look really cute, really flattering, and for a 28-inch inseam, that's like borderline petite friendly. So with these specifically, I would wear with heels. And I also want to mention that, with being petite, I feel like it's great to have a variety of different lengths of jeans in your wardrobe, because if you have something longer length, great to wear with heels, will make your legs look so long. And it's also great to have jeans that are more cropped, because you can wear them with sneakers, have a little bit of that ankle exposure. You can wear ankle boots with them. So it's good to have a variety of different lengths. And the name of these is like pinch waist, and they really do pinch at your waist, really highlight and hug your curves. So your butt, your thighs, it really just accentuates that area and flatters it really well. And again, the back pockets are great. And then this light wash color is so beautiful, very classic and simple. And if you look at the cut of this right here, I'm holding it. See how it goes in the waistline like this? So that's, I think, where they call it pinch waist. It really pinches in there, and then they leave room for the butt and the hips, which is great. So I think these would actually be a friendly curvy option. So if you're curvy petite, you can consider these. I feel like these would work. Next up, we have the Jamie High Rise Classic, and these have rips in them, so this has distressing. These are 100% cotton, and they are 15 inches at the knee and then narrows to 12 inches at the leg opening. They are a 27-inch inseam with a 11-inch rise. So these Goldie jeans, comparing it to the other ones, they're thinner. They're not like a thick, rigid, stiff denim. They still have that stiffness, but they are in a thinner 100% cotton material. So it's not as thick, which I feel like I can actually really appreciate that because it doesn't feel too thick. Then this one feels a little bit more relaxed and softer and just a little bit more comfortable, which is nice. And the distressing is at the knees, 2 holes for each knee, and then the hemming of it also has just a slight distressing in it, very subtle actually, and then also in the pockets right here. So I feel like that's maybe of a Goldie signature thing. And one thing I like about Goldie jeans is that they don't have any like stitching in the back pockets. They don't have any logos. It's just very simple, very clean, and the fading on this is very light as well, just a little bit of whiskering in the hip. And for size reference, all of these Goldies I'm wearing a size 23, and they're known to run a little bit big. So if you're in between 2 sizes, go with your smaller size. I'm always in between a 23 or a 24, and if the jean runs big, I go with a 23. So it does run a little bit big, so if you're in between, go with your smaller size. These are just a little bit long for me to wear with sneakers, so I usually just need to cuff them. And I think they look great cuffed because it kind of just adds to that cool casual style with sneakers, so I think that's fine. Okay, now let's move on to girlfriend denim jeans. Let's start with the ones that I'm wearing. These are the Piper Super High Rise Stretch Slim, and these are in a 27-inch inseam. They have a 12.5-inch rise, so these are the highest rise jeans out of all of these in this video, and they're 99% cotton, 1% elastane. They're 14 inches at the knee and they narrow to 12 inches at the leg opening. And I feel like these are just more like a skinny jean, at least for my like leg shape, body size. These feel more like a skinny jean for me, and these I'm so obsessed with. They are my most worn denim jean ever. They're so perfect for like the rise. I really love this, and for so long I actually avoided you know, really high rise like this because a lot of the times it did not fit me well being petite, but these actually fit well. They're not like super long in the crotch here, which was my issue, but they actually like hit perfectly here, go just a tad above my belly button and just really pinch in at the smallest point of my waist, and these just really honor and flatter my body size. And these, the only con for me is that they're a little bit long, so they're 27-inch inseam. I usually wear these with like flats and sneakers, ankle booties, so they do need to be like cuffed inside, which honestly is fine because this is a skinny style, so cuffing it inside actually stays like that all day, and you can't even tell. It looks great. So that's my only con. I don't plan on cutting them. I really don't want a raw hemline on these. I'm leaving them as is and just cuffing them inside. Maybe one of these days I'll go get them professionally tailored. Next up are the Girlfriend Karolina High Rise Straight Cropped in the color Ellis Island, and I'm wearing these in a size 23. These are 100% cotton, a 26-inch inseam, and they have a 10.5-inch rise, and I love these so much. So they're also ripped. These are very similar to the ripped Goldie ones. Here it's just the washes are different. The Goldies are really light, and then this is more of like a medium wash. And these are 14.5 inches at the knee, and then they narrow to 12 inches at the leg opening. But my only con about them is if I turn it around here, do you notice anything? This spot here. I don't know why it's darker. It looks like you spilled water there, and it's just like a watermark, and it's in such an awkward spot. It's like right above the butt crack, and I'm just like not here for that, honestly. So I want to share that because in the images that I saw online, it was pretty deceiving. Like you can notice it, but it wasn't so dramatic. And so obviously I got them, I love them, but this is like a con for me right here. Just because of that alone, I wouldn't recommend them. But if you happen to not care about that and you really like how these look, these are definitely absolutely fabulous. And I wonder if there's a way to get rid of that. I don't think so, but if anybody has any ideas, please write them down in the comments. And these, I usually cuff them if I'm wearing with sneakers, or if you're wearing them with heels, you can just leave them rolled all the way down. The back pockets, again, super flattering, and I feel like for the girlfriend denim jeans, the way they do their back pockets, they sit a little bit higher versus the AGOLDE jeans. The AGOLDE jeans, the back pockets sit a little lower versus higher, so I'll put a side-by-side comparison here of the jeans. So AGOLDE sits a little lower, and at least for some styles, and then the girlfriend sits a bit higher when the back pockets sit higher. I feel like it really like lifts the butt and just shapes it and looks really flattering this way. So wanted to point that out. That's something I always look at. Back pockets are a huge deal for me when I'm purchasing for denim jeans, especially the size. The bigger they are, the more they'll make your butt appear a little bit smaller. They cover more surface area, so make the behind look smaller, maybe a little bit more flat too. But if you go with pockets in the back that are smaller, it'll make your behind look larger. You can use that information to your advantage and see, you know, what style would be best for you and what kind of a look you're going for. Next up is the Girlfriend Karolina high-rise straight crop, and this is in the color Ventura. I'm wearing this in a size 23. These have a 27-inch inseam. They're 100% cotton. These are an 11-inch rise. They are 15 inches at the knee, and then they narrow to 14 inches at the leg opening. So these are so similar, like almost identical to the AGOLDE pinch waist high-rise kick, which putting them side by side here, can you tell how similar these are? These are the AGOLDEs, these are the Girlfriend. Super similar, very similar. Color and fit is so similar as well, but the AGOLDEs ones are a 28-inch inseam. The Girlfriend is a 27-inch inseam, so the Girlfriend ones are definitely more petite friendly, and they're not as wide in the leg opening as well for the Girlfriend style. And I also feel like the Girlfriend style for this fit is more comfortable as well. I'm wearing these again in a size 23, and I feel like these are more comfortable and they're more petite friendly as well because of the length. So I mean, they're 1 inch difference in length, but it does make a difference when you're short. And you know, this is again something I would wear with heels, because even with sneakers, this gives me the ankle scrunch. These are very clean and simple, absolutely like no distressing. Again, just a little bit in the hemming, just frayed out a little bit, but the hemming of it is finished, and then in the pockets as well, just super slight distressing, again, like you can't even tell. And one thing I like about them is that the fading on them is super minimal, almost no fading. There's really no whiskering at all in the hip area, which I wanted to point out as well. Little tip: if you really want to accentuate your thighs, your hips, look for jeans that have that whiskering in the hip area, because that will really highlight that area. But if you're looking to minimize that area, avoid jeans with that whiskering. So another tip, just like with the back pockets, you can also play around with the fading and the whiskering of jeans to really get the look that you want. Next up is the Girlfriend Petite Karolina high-rise straight crop, and these are in a light wash color. These are a 23-inch inseam, 100% cotton. These are 13 inches at the knee and narrow to 12 inches at the leg opening, and they have a 10.5-inch rise. So this style is the only style in this entire video I'm wearing in a size 24. Whenever I see 100% cotton, I'm more gearing towards wanting to get the larger size of the two that I usually get, because usually they don't really stretch out too much. They're pretty stiff, and for comfort I like to go for my bigger size, but these stretch out, which I don't know how. Usually with 100% cotton, I notice for me, a lot of styles that I have, they don't really, even the AGOLDEs, they don't really stretch out, the ones that have 100% cotton, but these do. So just depending how loose, how tight you want the jean to be, keep in mind of what size to get. So these ones I have in a 24. They're loose at the waist, a little bit looser in the leg past the knee. So they're more of like a relaxed fitting jean for my body types, because since they stretched out. But I do really like that. I think it's absolutely flattering, and specifically what I love about these is the back pockets. They are so incredibly just well made, well designed, so beautiful. And this color is like the perfect vintage light wash color. And these have absolutely no distressing, not even in like the hemming or the pockets. These are very clean, very simple, really little to no whiskering or fading in the hip, thighs area, and I just love the design of these so much. I feel like their Karolina jeans from Girlfriend are just the best. Just the way they make it for the waist, the thighs, the butt, the legs, the opening material, everything, just chef's kiss. It's absolutely fantastic, worth every single penny. Next up are the Girlfriend Karolina high-rise straight crop jean, and these are exactly the same as the light wash, but the like inseam is different. So these are in a 25-inch inseam. They are 14 inches at the knee, and then they narrow to 12 inches at the leg opening, and these also have a 10.5-inch rise. If you're comparing the black ones to the light wash ones, the difference is these are 2 inches longer in length and 1 inch bigger around the knee for the opening. And these are obviously in black. So these I'm also so obsessed with. These I'm wearing in a size 23, and actually I'm gonna put side by side the light wash that I just shared and this black, because the light wash again is in a size 24, and then this one is in a size 23. And I saw, you know, they carry the same style in black, just a little bit longer in length. Material, fit, feel, everything is the exact same. It also does stretch out, so the same thing. And that's why I purchased the black in a 23, because I wanted something that doesn't stretch out too much, or at least, you know, since it will stretch out, it's going to be something that, you know, gives me the look that I want. And so these do stretch out, like absolutely. When I first got them in, they were definitely like more snug, but I wore them for a full day. They stretched out to my liking, and since then they haven't stretched out any further. So for me, going with my smaller size in this style was absolutely perfect. The length of these again is great to wear with, you know, sneakers. You can wear them with heels. It's a 25-inch inseam. For me is a really good like in between crop and full length, so I really like this length. And this black is great because it's not like jet black, it's still like a little bit more faded and kind of washed, and I really like that look because it kind of looks a little bit more worn in, more loved. And you know, the skinny style that I'm wearing right now, also by Girlfriend, these are more of a faded black jean as well. So these are just absolutely fabulous. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. That was 8 different styles of AGOLDE and Girlfriend jeans on a petite body type. I really hoped this in-depth review was really helpful, insightful, give you all the information that you needed in case you were ever interested in these. And as I mentioned in the beginning, as promised, my absolute favorite brand out of these two is hands down Girlfriend, and specifically the styles that I really like is the Karolina jeans, specifically the petite light wash, and then the crop black color, and then I like the Piper ones as well. Those 3 are my absolute favorite. The other ones are great, but I notice I wear these 3 styles the most. I think they really accentuate, flatter my body type really well, and I tend to just wear these on rotation. AGOLDE is great. I love them, and I know other girls are obsessed with them. I love them too, and I wear them as well. But for me personally, I think the Girlfriend style just really just does it for me, for my body type. So anyways, all of these will be linked in the description box down below for you guys if you wanted to check them out. Again, my size and measurements is listed down there as well. What size I'm wearing in all of these are listed down there as well for your reference. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe for more weekly videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!